you all for coming for today for the first day issue of the Point Judith Lighthouse stamp.
Woo!
In my less than exact research, I think there are over 1,000 lighthouses in America and more than 200 in New England. So this is an especially terrific honor for us Americans.
Buy some today. They are valid for first-class posters as long as they exist. Like the lighthouses, they stand ready to serve forever. Thank you.
I'm asking to provide a few remarks about the long history of this remarkable light that has been, and continues to be, so important to both mariners and to the Coast Guard as part of our own maritime culture and tradition. The need for navigational beacons on Point Judith dates back to the American Revolution, where founding settlers constructed day beacons for mariners to navigate more safely. Due to the treacherous waters and rocky shoreline, Point Judith has often been referred to as the Cape Hatteras of New England. History tells us that Point Judith was named in the 17th century after Judith Thatcher, who was a passenger on a small vessel where it ran aground on the rocky shoreline and almost wrecked. According to lore, Judith rendered great services which helped save the vessel, and in remembrance of her impressive efforts, the crew named the point after her name. These turbulent waters.
The father on that ship was coming along and he was headed for the rocks, and the only way in those days you could tell where you were, you started yelling and hoping to get a rebound or hope to see the land. And as they were going along, all of a sudden, the little girl, Judith...
All of the stamps feature New England lighthouses. This is the first time in history that the Postal Service is issuing 5 stamps in New England at the same time. In addition to the Point Judith stamp, which we've already designated as the best and our favorite, the 4 other stamps are the lighthouse in Portland Head, Maine, the state's oldest lighthouse, which went into operation in 1791. The lighthouse in Portsmouth Harbor, New Hampshire, the first navigational aid in that state's only deep water port. The Boston Harbor Lighthouse, which was demolished by the British in 1776 and rebuilt by determined Americans a few years later. And the lighthouse in New London Harbor, Connecticut, one of the earliest American lighthouses with a flashing light, which was added to distinguish it from the lights from the homes on the shore. And now I'd like to invite all of our honored guests to come up with me and join me on the stage for the dedication of the Point Judith stamp.
And there you are. It's all inside your
Great, thank you very much.
Welcome. 6, 10, 16.